here's the ticket, right, for this future. Big green and big blue, that's the future, right? So we start with digitization, and many things wrong with digitization also, of course, in that sometimes we're using it too much and it's overwhelming, but different story. And decarbonization, which means to change everything to renewable energy, made possible by technology. And here's a tough one, right? Reformation. To really make this work, we're going to have to reform what we want. We're going to have to reform the capital markets. We're going to have to reform what we do. We have to change what we do. Like I try to decarbonize everywhere now. I don't have a car anymore. I'd like to take the train. But, it's tough. I agree with you. All of you is tough. And, of course, I certainly don't want to give up on a nice piece of meat. But I'm willing to pay what it takes. We're going to have to reform our society to make this work, not just how we use energy. And that's a very, very big deal because we're switching in this kind of logic from the ecosystem. You can see that here in the car industry, example, like all centered on car and oil, to what I call the ecosystem, right? And that is basically a completely connected environment where everything is holistic and circular. And that is where we are going, circular everything. I know, again, been discussed for 20 years, right? People, Planet, Profit, Elkington, and others. And all the things that we have discussed, but now it's possible, it's feasible, and it's profitable. So that to me is the ticket for a pretty amazing future, moving towards what I call a sustainable capitalism, people, planet, purpose and prosperity, which has kind of become my motto of my work. I think every CEO should only get paid a dividend or a bonus once they ticked off all those 4 boxes. And you can see that creeping up now in the behavior of Patagonia and Unilever and many other companies. And of course in the sanctions against Russia, same kind of topic about planet and purpose, of course, right? And Robert F. Kennedy, 1968, he said GDP, GNP, measures everything except that which makes our lives worthwhile. We have to keep that in mind, right? We don't want to measure stuff that doesn't matter. Right? Let's measure 4 things. And I think that is the ticket to the future as we're going here into this huge pivoting phase, following COVID. We're basically pivoting in every part of our society and business. So first, the climate change mitigation, adaptation, tough one, but totally doable. The next one, the new economic logic, right? Sort of is inclusive capitalism, followed by the fight against inequality.